Greetings, go-getters. Imagine this: before the dawn of a new day has even broken, you've set the wheels in motion towards conquering your goals. The tale of a wolf, relentless in pursuit, is not just a fable, it is the embodiment of the ambition that fuels your success. Let's embark on this journey together, eyes wide with anticipation, as we tackle the marrow of what breeds achievement. Now, if there's anything I've learned, it is that life doesn't hand you a well-scripted plan. Life throws curveballs at you. Life brings those trying seasons that demand grit and resilience. This isn't just about theories or suggestions. This is a heart-to-heart, man-to-man. Let me peel back the curtain on the strategies that have elevated me from the rough patches to standing tall amidst the clouds of success. Everyone loves a feel-good aphorism. We all grew up being told we could be whatever we wanted to be. Yes, no doubt, you are already a walking testament of accomplishment, but let's keep pushing the boundaries. When storms rage, we often seek shelter in memories of sunnier days. But I propose the opposite approach. Have the tempests, the rejections, the failures at the forefront of your thoughts. These moments mold the steel in your backbone. Take the time to recall your valleys, the eviction, the ousting, the brushes with the law. Tap into that. It's a reminder of how far you've come and how much more there is to achieve. My story? It's sprinkled with hard knocks, a bright college football prospect with envisionments of NFL glory, yet life had other plans. After a dismal senior year, my professional dreams were dangling by a thread, and the Canadian Football League was my final gambit, which paid barely enough to get by. What to do when the final whistle of opportunity seems to echo game over? This is where the grit comes in, where you cleave to that undying tenacity. For me, my life's canvas was about as inviting as the cold, hard concrete. Brought and tossed into the real world with a sobering reality check. It was in this crucible that the phoenix within began to stir. Triumph was on the other side of the challenge. You know, they say anger is a gift if channeled correctly. I chose to play angry. My ambitions, they wouldn't be quenched until I reached that number one spot I so voraciously hungered for. My modus operandi? Simplicity itself. The dedication of rising at the crack of dawn, affirming firmly that no one else would outwork me. It's not enough to want success. One must chase it with the feverish pace of someone who knows there's no consolation prize in the game of life. Remember that feeling of invincibility when you were riding the crest of a wave? I remember mine, WrestleMania, a sea of fans and the adrenaline bursting within. The ring was my domain, and I was about to leave it all there. Senior scar or not, you push forward. The focus was not merely to participate but to dominate, to emerge as a testament of relentless ambition and unyielding spirit. Championship night, the stage was set, the crowd was roaring, the stakes were as immense as the towering stadium lights. In these pinnacle moments, when the chorus of doubt rises, you must sing a louder tune of self-belief and perseverance. Indeed, the match sealed with a victory, yet what lingered was not just a shining belt, but the undeniable evidence that with conviction, the human spirit is undefeatable. And therein lies the anchor. Not in the gold or the titles, but in the wakeful hours spent steeling your resolve, in the unwavering commitment to your craft. That, my friends, is the unyielding anchor that grounds the tumultuous seas of endeavor. Recall your roots, your beginnings, the moments of insufficiency which should not serve as a shackle but as a propulsion for your flight. The resolve to not just participate in the game of life but to redefine it, to bend it to your will and emerge as the master of your fate. You stand with the world at your fingertips, ready to carve your dynasty, to etch your name in the annals of those who shape their destiny. Be indomitable, wear your aspiration as armor and wield your work ethic as your weapon of choice. And remember, the greatest opportunities don't just fall into your lap. They are conquered through relentless pursuit and unwavering determination. Now, take a moment to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up, and let the ring of the notification bell herald your commitment to excellence. Do it, and set yourself on a path towards reaping the benefits and actualizing the life-changing insights shared today. As we near the conclusion of our conversation, I leave you with this thought. Out of all the wisdom we've unpacked together, what actions will you take forthwith? What's the next step in your odyssey? Reflect on that and remember, answering this call to action could very well be the crucible in which your greatness is forged. Ambitious men, the path to preeminence is a gauntlet fraught with unexpected turns. But it is within your grasp to navigate it with unwavering resolve. Endeavor, persevere, and above all, embrace the mantle of diligence. It's your time, seize it with both hands. Buckle up, Gentlemen, today's journey is nothing short of an astronomical endeavor. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what it takes to break the bonds of Earth's gravity? You're about to dive deep into the cosmos of space innovation and the Herculean tasks of becoming an interstellar species. Picture this. You're at the helm of a company where the margin for error is virtually non-existent. The stakes? Not just financial ruin, but the potential for catastrophic loss of life. This is the reality of SpaceX, the pathfinding company leading the charge to make the cosmos accessible to the everyman. But what happens when inexperience meets ambition? A whopping $1.6 billion is poured into a vision where failure is more likely than success. SpaceX has faced plenty of skepticism, and rightfully so. Critics from within the aeronautics industry, including those who've weathered space's trials, have cast doubt, fearing safety is being compromised for speed. But the courage to defy these odds stems from a passion that ignites the soul. These industry veterans, who once dared to dream themselves, lay down the gauntlet, and yet, SpaceX founder, a man driven by the conviction that life must be about more than just problem solving, picks it up with a relentless spirit. His aim? To transform the realm of the possible and make spaceflight a reality for the many, not just the elite. Exploration is, by its very nature, fraught with more ways to falter than to flourish. For rockets, failure isn't just an option. It's a lurking adversary, ready to pounce in thousands of different ways. Achieving liftoff is akin to finding a needle in a celestial haystack. It's a delicate ballet where every second counts, and the difference between success and disaster lies in the marshalling of what is essential lion explosive dance towards the stars. Working on a razor's edge where the conditions of success are stringent and unforgiving, SpaceX perseveres. Imagine an environment so hostile, where every component of cutting-edge technology has to operate in perfect harmony at the very first attempt. There is no potential for a second chance, no opportunity for a reboot. The testing ground? Earth. The actual battlefield? The eerie calm of space. Now, gentlemen, perhaps you're pondering how this applies to everyday life. Here's the kicker. The same principles ruling the treacherous domain of space travel are quintessentially true for any trailblazing venture on terra firma, particularly if you're wielding the sword of entrepreneurship. The gospel according to SpaceX? Work like your life depends on it. 100-hour weeks may sound like the manifesto of a madman, but in the realm of innovation, it is often the divide between being lost in the infinite void or writing history. The mental grit required to navigate this course is not of the ordinary variety. Entrepreneurs live in a world of wishful thinking, but the true challenge lies in discerning between a quixotic quest and an attainable dream. Does one know the difference? The only certainty is a relentless push toward a product or service with undeniable value, a Sisyphean task that becomes worth the wait when done with tenacity. Before we continue our stellar voyage, if you're enjoying this intellectual odyssey, make sure to subscribe, smash that like button, and ring the bell. Your next mission into the realm of knowledge and success awaits. Now, back to the cosmic grind. Imagine SpaceX's trailblazer himself faced existential doubt, questioning life's purpose. Yet, it was technology's ability to perform what once seemed like sorcery that spurred him on. We aren't just talking about technology indistinguishable from magic, but going a step further, to realms not even considered by the magicians of yore. Greatness, gentlemen, it transpires, is born from the marriage of technology and enchantment, a synergy that propels us not just toward the stars but inward, to the very essence of our being. It's in expanding our knowledge, our consciousness, that we find the key to unlock the mysteries that shroud our existence. In the boardroom and beyond, the key question persists. Are the efforts of your crew steering the ship towards better solutions, or are they akin to lost space junk orbiting without purpose? Seize the latter, fortify the former. By thinking in terms of fundamental truths and building upwards from that bedrock, one can ascertain if a pursuit has merit or is merely a phantom trailing in the wake of trend-setting phantoms. This mentality is not for the faint of heart, but it's an essential tool for pioneering endeavors. Gentlemen, now is the time to don the mantle of the risk-taker, to embrace the thrill of the unknown, when the ties that bind are lightest. Today, not tomorrow, is the moment for audacity. Embark on that venture you've pondered, embark on the extraordinary. As we reach the end of this cosmic adventure, ask yourself, which principles of space-age wisdom will you apply to your terrestrial pursuits? Max Sterling signing off. Stay curious, steadfast, and always aiming for the stars.